Edmund Wilson, Literary Reviews and Essays. These are the books here. I put the slipcovers on top. These are Library of America editions. Comes a little slipcover. And basically they are identical in appearance. They both come, as do all Library of America books, with this nice cloth binding, and the spine has the Library of America logo, as well as the title of the book, Literary Essays and Reviews. I think I said reviews and essays. Anyway, this is from the 20s and 30s. This is from the 30s and 40s. Sounds like there's some overlap in the 30s, but don't worry. There's no duplication of work here. Both of them are sewn bound like all Library of America books, and they both come with a ribbon. Talked about Library of America books a lot here. I've even got a playlist. And so I always say the same thing, which is that the height and the width are so great for carrying the books, for holding them. And it's just a beautiful form. I love holding these books, and the cloth helps with that as well. And then they're usually relatively thin and light and easy to carry around. But of course, the trade-off is that the paper is usually also a bit thinner than you might like in quality binding. But that way they can put a lot of pages in here. Would you have guessed that this is, a 900 something page book? Probably not, if you didn't know Library of America. So these are 2 volumes of Wilson's books that contain literary reviews and essays, as well as some uncollected essays and reviews as well. Wilson I love him. He's really great. He writes in a way that is intelligent and has something of a sense of humor, and is not dry in any way. He's writing about, well, let's take a look at some of his writings here about Fitzgerald, Ezra Pound, just going through Byron, Sinclair, Pope and Tennyson, etc., etc. Goes on and on. E. Cummings. I haven't always agreed with everything that he said. I haven't read everything, but I haven't agreed with everything he said. But it's always interesting to get a very smart opinion on something that you've read. And here are some uncollected reviews. See, these, you can buy these books, so you could just go out and buy, well, see, it's harder to turn a page, isn't it? The Shores of Light. You can just go buy that as a book, but they're collected here. It's not much to look at on the inside, except to get an idea of reasonable spacing on the side, but not exactly luxurious in the margins. The font is big enough. No problem there. And let's have a look at the Thornton Wilder review. I haven't, of course, read all of these, but occasionally I'll go in, I'll dip in, so you can buy the Trimple Thinkers on Amazon or something. Did I say Trimple? The Triple Thinkers. I read one recently on Catherine Ann Porter, because I was reading a Catherine Ann Porter bit of work from the Modern series, the Penguin Modern series. Anyway, he's really good. He's really very good, and it's worth it when if you're going to pick up a book, or maybe after you've read a book, or read a writer, to go and have a look and see, what did Wilson say? Because if the book was written before the 40s, he's probably said something, or he might have said something about it if it was really, really well known. And if he said something about it, then he said something intelligent about it. Really good to read some Edmund Wilson. So this is a Library of America edition. This is sort of volume 1, 2, I guess. The 20s through the 40s, Edmund Wilson.